If you live in Canada, I would just like to know, what is going on, y'all?
I just got home and looked at my bill. I picked up 2 broccoli heads. 2 broccoli heads was $11.44.
See, not many things piss me off, but when I go to the store and I see deodorant for $20, who are we deodorizing? The Incredible Hulk? Who do you think I am?
Grocery shopping in Canada these days is becoming ridiculous.
Grocery store price blackouts hurt the consumer in the long run.
Would you pay $72 for a 12-pack of soda? This isn't even fake. This is an
$30. How are single income homes affording this?
$85.04 for all of this.
Welcome to Canadian Rant, a place where we speak out about the struggles too many of us are facing every single day. In one of the richest countries in the world, families are lining up at food banks, seniors are skipping meals, and parents are saying no to basics like milk, fruit, and bread. Prices keep climbing, but paychecks don't. What used to be a simple grocery trip has become stressful, and for many, even heartbreaking. While ordinary Canadians are cutting back, big grocery chains are posting record profits. CEOs are cashing in while families are rationing bread at the dinner table. That's not just unfair, it's wrong. Here at Canadian Rant, we're pulling back the curtain on food inflation, calling out the greed that fuels it, and sharing real stories from people who are tired of being ignored. Because this isn't just news, it's lived reality. This channel is your voice, your community, and your place to demand change. No Canadian should have to fight this hard just to put food on the table. So if you agree, hit that subscribe button, join the conversation, and let's make our voices impossible to ignore.
I just got home and looked at my bill. I picked up 2 broccoli heads, whatever you call it, broccoli crowns, 2 of them. I live in Langley, British Columbia, Canada. It's September 2024. 2 broccoli heads was $11.44. $11.44 at Save On Foods in Langley. Broccoli, $11.44. This is not organic. Like, are you guys okay? Like, are we okay? Are people surviving? Like, I think we're surviving. We're not thriving. $11.44 for 2 broccoli things. Like, I don't know. That doesn't seem normal to me. Maybe broccoli's gone up and I just didn't know. I'm shocked. $11.44 for broccoli. Huh. Are you guys okay? Are you okay?
Back from the grocery store, and all of these items were a total of $75. Like, how is that even possible? All I got was cat food, deodorant, dishwasher tablets, tissues, bread, and then pate, which is like what we put on toast. All of this, $75. How does that even make sense? This is in Montreal, Canada, by the way. Minimum wage is like $15. Like, how can people afford to live?
You see, not many things piss me off, but when I go to the store and I see deodorant for $20, who are we deodorizing? The Incredible Hulk? Who do you think I am? A total body for who? It's not my body, I'll tell you that. Okay? My body, my choice. Sunscreen for $24 on sale. Is this for astronauts? Are you gonna be up close and personal with the sun? Are you gonna be flying up there saying, hey, how's it going? How you doing? I thought, let me get a bag of chips. Sit back and relax, watch a movie tonight. $5. Wallahi, my night's not worth that much. I wanted to buy garbage bags, $7.99. On sale, by the way, mind you. I should have got a lottery ticket this morning. It's my lucky day. I'll pick up every piece of trash in my house and walk it to the dump one by one. I'll pick up one, walk. Come back, pick up the other, walk. Is there a shortage of Maltesers that I'm not aware of? $11.49? Is it gonna come to life and hug me? Is that what it's gonna do? Because I need a hug right now.
Grocery shopping in Canada these days is becoming ridiculous. So I've gone to like 5 different grocery stores in the last few days looking for spinach, fresh spinach, and I can't find any that aren't rotting. So it used to be like $2.50, $2.99 for a pack of spinach, fresh spinach, and now it's like $5, and it used to be fresh and now it's rotting. So I get to pay double the amount for rotting produce. What is going on, Canada? Like, grocery stores are crazy ridiculous these days. You can't find anything decent, and it's like double the price.
If you don't believe how expensive life is in BC, let me just paint a little picture for you. So I've been posting my grocery hauls lately, and I've been taking some of your guys' advice on where to shop and where not to shop. So last time I went to Walmart, today I went to Costco, and I'm gonna show you what I got and how much I spent. I had to get a lot of meat, so it was very freaking expensive. So I spent $562.72 at Costco, and this is what I got. I got some laundry detergent and fabric softener because those are necessities of life. I got my kid 2 large watermelons because, believe it or not, the ones that I bought a few days ago are gone. It's his favorite. My fiance is home for the weekend. He likes Coke. I don't, but this is what he wanted. I got one of those big things of toilet paper because we are out of toilet paper and I felt like it might be cheaper to buy in bulk. I also got a big thing of paper towel because we have 2 St. Bernards and a child. I got 4 packs of bacon, so we're gonna freeze some of them so that we can have them for later. I got a big pack of chicken thighs, which again, we're gonna vacuum seal and freeze some of it for later. I got a big pack of pork tenderloin, which again, we're gonna vacuum seal and freeze some of it for later. We love pulled pork in this house, so it's a good, easy meal that lasts a couple days. Okay, so we did kind of splurge on this, but we're gonna cut this into about 8 steaks and vacuum seal it. So we have a bunch of steaks. This one was $142, but again, we're gonna make the most of it. We got a big pack of ribs, which we are going to vacuum seal and save for a later date. We got a big pack of chicken, which same thing, we're gonna vacuum seal and save for a later date, but we do eat a lot of chicken in this house, so we'll see how long this lasts. We got a big thing of Welch's for our kids' lunches. We got 2 packs of bagels. It was 2 for $7, which actually was a really good deal. We got socks for our kid because he's out of them and didn't have any high socks for winter, and I think they were like $12. We got 2 packs of bread, which we were gonna put in the freezer for a later date. We got some cheese. We got Swiffer pads. We got some Jet Dry. We got Thai chili sauce. Why did we get Thai chili sauce?
Because I love cooking chicken with it.
Because he likes cooking chicken with it, so that's what we got. We got a big thing of apples because my kid's newfound fruit is apples. I got not 1, not 2, but 3 packs of salami. And yes, I did splurge a little, and I got little chocolate mousses because it's my favorite dessert, and I should be allowed to have a treat every now and then. Basically, we got all of this for $562. We didn't really get a ton of like produce or like sides or anything like that. We basically just went for the big stuff like toilet paper, laundry detergent, the stuff we needed in bulk, and meat that we could freeze. But $562, like, I almost had a freaking heart attack. So let me know if you guys think that that was a lot of money, because I still think it was expensive.
Man, I can't. Here I am at fucking Walmart. We're at Walmart, okay? I read all the comments. Go to Walmart, go to Walmart. I'm about to call this place fucking shitmart. Look at this, man. Look at this cheese. Look at this. Cheese is $8 fucking. What is this? This is... I can't. I fucking can't. This is probably like the worst excuse of cheese. It's fucking $8, man. Oh, man, I can't do this anymore. Just can't.
This is Canada, guys. Look at our eggs. You can get 30 eggs for $10. Check that out, okay? Where can you get those kind of price points? Canada's the best. Talk to you later. Cheers.
Somebody please tell me how the hell this small amount of stuff just came to $218. How? Somebody tell me. This was literally 3 bags of groceries. 3 bags. $218? Like, are you joking? Guys, this is not okay anymore. Like, we have a serious fucking problem here in Canada. Like, why? Why is this happening? This isn't even going to last, not even 5 days. $200, $220, not even 4 to 5 days that's going to last. And that's only for 2 people. Like, this is not. We need help in Canada. Hello, somebody, the government, whoever the fuck is trying to fuck us in the asshole. Hello.
If you live in Canada, I would just like to know, what is going on, y'all? What is going on with these prices? I just went grocery shopping to pick up a few small things. Let me show you what $60 worth of groceries in Canada looks like, okay? And half of these items were on sale. They weren't full regular price. So we got a $13 pack of chicken thighs, a smaller, like regular sized carton of eggs, some broccoli on sale, zucchini, almond creamer, berries, which were also on sale because you know if these weren't on sale, it would be an extra almost $15 for these damn berries, okay? Blueberries, strawberries, 2 mangoes, which were already on sale. Grape tomatoes, which were on sale, tomatoes, peppers, 2 cucumbers, skewers, aluminum foil, and a thing of ginger ale. Tell me why this is $60. Tell me why this is mostly vegetables. Tell me why. Why? I need to get out of here, y'all.
I went to the Canadian Superstore today and I spent $30. Guess what I got? A pack of tortillas, 10-pack, 2 little jars of Alfredo sauce, 1 jar of raspberry jam, and a package that was on sale of fettuccine. $30. How are single income homes affording this? Why is there not more outrage? There's no protein at all. $30. Sorry, $27.90 something. Absolute insanity. And then everyone wants to justify the increase in income tax, property tax. Like, it's becoming absolutely unaffordable. Even the haves don't have anymore. Why work extra hard when everything becomes even more unaffordable? Why is there not as much outrage as there should be? I'm perplexed. How are we okay with this?
Toronto, we need to talk about this. Grocery store price blackouts hurt the consumer in the long run. Consumers often assume that price freezes are in their favor. However, a new report states that may not be the case. Every year from November 1st to February 1st, grocery stores ask their suppliers to stop the increases. The problem with that is, once the blackout is done, the prices surge. And we're seeing that come to fruition as Metro announced their prices are going up as of this week. We're also seeing higher prices and less competition across the board in Canada. So Toronto, what should be done about these high prices for groceries? Should the government implement a code of conduct to ensure fair prices?
So if you're considering moving to Canada, I would highly recommend that you reconsider, specifically Ontario, because that's where I live. And the food prices are just insane. So I just want to give you an example. I asked for 5 slices of turkey breast. You can literally count them. I literally asked for 5 slices because it's for my daughter and she doesn't eat very much. Anyways, I got the Compliments brand, which is like a no-name brand. $7.72. $8 for 5 slices of turkey. What is happening?
You know how people have been saying that like Canada is very expensive, it's becoming a very expensive place to live in, and all and all and all. I've been seeing those videos all over my For You page. Guys, it's literally true. I went to the grocery store today because I was like, oh, let me treat myself to some mashed potatoes for dinner. You know, it's night in, whatever. Tell me why I bought 6 potatoes for $9.20. Literally $10 for 6 pieces of potatoes. I'm not talking about a bag or like a pack or anything like that. I'm talking about 6 pieces of potatoes. Guys, literally, see the receipt right there. $9.20. It's so expensive now. It's affected groceries. In my next videos, I'm going to be showing you guys how to save on grocery shopping while you're going grocery shopping, so you don't end up overspending or going way over your budget. Okay, so see you in my next video. Bye.
Would you pay 72 bucks for a 12 pack of soda? This isn't even fake. This is an actual real life price tag in a grocery store in the Northwest Territories. And it's not just pop. Like, a jug of milk is 12 bucks. Grapes are $15 a pound there. Like, basic groceries are 2 to 3 times more expensive than anywhere else. People in the North are getting crushed by food insecurity and no one's talking about it.
TikTok, I just went shopping. I bought a couple items, I didn't buy a lot. I'm just going to show you how expensive stuff is right now in Canada, okay? My bill came up to $52.19. I'm going to show you right now what I got, okay? So this is what I got. Nothing big, okay? I got 2 bottles of water, okay? They're 4 liters each. I got a pack of ramen. I got 2 other packs of ramen noodles. I got a thing of mozzarella, a liter of chocolate milk. I got some Javix, bottle of Javix. I got some bread that was on discount. I got some laundry detergent and some frozen peas and a pack of chicken wings. All this right here, okay? I didn't even actually do grocery shopping yet, like serious shopping, you know, like buying a whole bunch of meat, fruits and veggies. This is just like, I'm just going to grab a couple things. This is how expensive it's gotten right now in Canada. It is insane. Look, I got small little shopping cart. Okay.
How's everyone doing? This is a $90 grocery haul. I just thought, you know what, let's turn the camera on. It's been a little bit. Canada is expensive, so I'm in Canada, Nova Scotia. I bought these at Superstore. It's the nearest grocery store to me. I don't have a Costco near me. It's 4 hours away. So yeah, $90. You're gonna just get the basics. Everything is so expensive now. Now's the time to be healthy, kind of. As healthy as you can be, because cereal is like 2 for $10 here. You know, chips are expensive, cookies are expensive, so why waste your money on that? You just got to get the basics. 2 packs of eggs, 18 eggs in each. These eggs are 8, 10 a pack. Medium ground beef was on sale here in Canada. This was at Superstore. $12 for a 1.3 kg pack. This is medium though, so it's fatty. But extra lean ground beef is going to cost you an arm and a leg here. Chicken breast is going to cost you an arm and a leg unless you get it on sale or 50% off stickers. So you can drain the fat and make it more lean. But you got to do what you got to do if you want to save money. Buy the medium ground beef, drain the fat. But there's a lot more flavor in this. I've bought expensive extra lean ground beef when I was on my cut, and sometimes it tastes like absolute trash. So I'm not paying $20 for a pack of extra lean ground beef for it to turn out to taste like trash.
Story time. UK trip is living in my head rent free. Why is Canada so expensive? Very first thing we did when we were in London, this was with me and my family, is we went to this French bakery for lunch, and this was in Kensington, which is actually one of the richest neighborhoods in London as a whole. And we went to the French bakery, and inside it was very nice. It was small, but it smelled delicious. All their bread was made in-house. All the sandwiches had fresh produce. Even the desserts were all made in-house, and they were all cute and little nice-looking kind of fancy sandwiches and dessert. One of the local English ladies that were sitting beside us actually mentioned how this place was expensive because it was in a more upper class area of Kensington. Now, these sandwiches were massive and we had a delicious lunch, but I need to talk about the price because it blew my mind, and it still blows my mind to this day. Okay, this is the exact picture from this lovely bakery. Prices are in pounds, obviously, but for that giant sandwich, these giant sandwiches are £4.45 just for that giant sandwich. Now, if you want a lunch deal for the sandwich, giant sandwich, and the soup of the day, decent sized soup, and or tea, coffee, like whatever choice you want, you can get it for £6.45. Now, there's no tax included, like extra. It's already included in that £6.45. So you're just paying flat £6.45, and tipping isn't a culture, so you're literally paying whatever you see. What you see is what you get, which is that's one of my favorite things. But then I started thinking into it. How much is that in Canadian? £6.45 is about $10.68 Canadian. Where in this freaking country can you get lunch, a whole lunch deal, for $10.68? You couldn't get lunch for less than $20 here, not including tax and not including tip. And then I was looking into the wages, and they get paid £10.42 per hour if you're over 23 in London. That's about 17 Canadian. 17 Canadian. Our minimum wage is 13 Canadian. Why? Like, yes, accommodation is not cheap, but the food, homemade, fresh food, is, you can afford it. You can afford it anywhere. And that was an expensive place. Everywhere else was cheaper. My mind is blown. Why do we live where we live?
And that's the reality, folks. What we're talking about here isn't just numbers on a screen or graphs that politicians love to wave around during debates. This is about real people, Canadians who are working hard, doing everything right, and still can't keep up. Families cutting back on food, seniors choosing between medicine and meals, students drowning in debt before they've even started their lives. And you know what? I can't just sit back and act like this is normal, because it's not. It's not fine that a bag of groceries costs what it used to take to feed a family for a whole week. It's not fine that people who've worked their entire lives are now lining up at food banks. And it's definitely not fine that while we're all tightening our belts, CEOs are getting richer than ever. That's not inflation. That's exploitation. And I'll be real with you, I've felt it in my own life. I've walked through the grocery store, put a few basics in the cart, nothing fancy, and then stared at the total thinking, how in the world does this add up? I've had conversations with friends who are cutting back on things they never thought they'd have to. Fruit, milk, bread, things that should never be luxuries. And I know I'm not alone in this. If I'm feeling it, and people around me are feeling it, then I know millions of Canadians are right there with us. Here's my opinion. If we don't start speaking out, nothing will change. Politicians will keep pointing fingers at each other, corporations will keep cashing in, and we, the people who actually live this struggle, will keep getting squeezed. That's why I believe it's so important for us to raise our voices, because silence is exactly what they want from us. If we stay quiet, they win. And that's the whole reason I created Canadian Rant. Not to just complain into the void, not to make noise for the sake of it, but to build a community where our voices matter. A place where we can tell the truth about what's happening. A place where we hold people accountable. And most importantly, a place where none of us feels alone in this. Because that's the thing, you're not alone. If you've ever skipped a meal so your kids could eat, you're not alone. If you've ever walked out of the grocery store with a knot in your stomach, wondering how you'll afford next week, you're not alone. If you've ever sat at the kitchen table looking at bills and thinking, something has to give, you're not alone. This channel is about turning that frustration into action. It's about making sure our voices get louder, not quieter. It's about reminding the people in power that we are watching and we will not be ignored. So if you feel the same, I want you to be part of this. Hit that subscribe button, leave a comment with your story, and share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Because the more of us who come together, the harder it becomes for anyone to look away. Change doesn't start in Parliament. It doesn't start in corporate boardrooms. It starts right here, with us, with ordinary Canadians who have had enough. And together, if we keep pushing, if we keep speaking out, we can make sure our voices are impossible to ignore. This is Canadian Rant, and this is just the beginning.